Have you ever felt like something invisible is holding you back? Like, you want to change your life. Maybe it's breaking a toxic habit, living a job that drains you constantly, or maybe finally feeling confident in your own skin. But no matter how hard you try, you keep looping this same patterns all over again and you don't know what to do. It's not because you're broken or lazy, because you might be thinking that. It's actually because 95% of your thoughts and actions come from your subconscious mind. And hypnosis is actually one of the fastest and most effective ways to access your subconscious minds and rewrite and rewire your life. Thank you so much for being here today. As you all know, my name is Melissa. I am a certified hypnotherapist and transformational coach. And my deepest passion is always helping people break free from the emotional wounds, outdated beliefs, and habits that are keeping you small. Are any habits that you're going through right now keeping you small? It's time for you to release and break free from those old patterns and step into confidence, clarity, and reach your divine purpose, because you came here to make it big and you know it. I've personally used hypnosis for a lot of things. I've done a lot of healing with hypnosis, things that I had to work from childhood, relationships, lots of things. Even from body image, scarcity wound, even fear of being visible. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for hypnosis that I gained the confidence back. And I want to help others to do the same, because you are deserving of breaking free from what's no longer serving you. And you have to come to that realization yourself. And you might be wondering, what is hypnosis? Because there is a lot of myths around hypnosis and you are wanting to know. We're going to go over what hypnosis it's not. And hypnosis, it's not mind control. So debunk that myth. It's not some magician swinging a watch and making you cluck like a chicken, like on stage, entertainment stage. It's not that. And I'm not going to ask you to give me all your money because you're hypnotized. It's not that. It's not definitely from the devil. And let's talk about that. Some people are raised to believe hypnosis is demonic or dangerous, but that belief often comes from fear or religious misunderstanding or just a way of thinking. Here's the truth. Hypnosis is a natural state of focus awareness. You go through it every single day before you fall asleep, while daydreaming, or even during prayer, meditation, anything that you're doing to calm yourself down on a daily basis. Marisa Peer actually quotes that in the Bible there were many spiritual experiences that happen in trance-like states. Like, for example, a story of Joseph who interpreted dreams, prophets that received hundreds of visions, when Jesus spent 40 days in the wilderness in solitude accessing higher vibration. Those are all altered states of consciousness. They were all in altered states of consciousness, just like hypnosis. So no, I want to debunk that. Hypnosis is not evil. It's just a simple tool to go inwards, to check yourself in. It's not mind control. I see it more as like mind freedom. You're always in control. I cannot make you do anything you don't want to do. You're fully aware of your surroundings. I want to go over now what hypnosis is though. Hypnosis happens when your brain enters the theta state. And let me break that down. Your brain has different wave states. There's 4 of them: beta, alpha, theta, and delta. Beta is where we're now. You're looking at me right now, you're alert, you're analyzing what I'm saying, you're using your logical thinking. Alpha, it's light relaxation, like when you're meditating, praying, or just closing your eyes. Theta is that dreamy space between being awake and asleep that happens when you go to bed, right? Actually, theta is where your subconscious is mostly open and receptive. It's where we store our beliefs, our habits, emotions, and memories. Lots of different memories from childhood, past memories. This is why hypnosis is so powerful. You don't have to fight with willpower. You go directly to the root of the program and shift it, rewire it. It's like when you want to have a new software in your new computer because it's outdated. Same thing. We want to recreate a new software for our brain because we can't keep our old programming. We need to bring in new programming to make it work, to move forward. Same thing. I want to bring it down to real life and give you an example. Say you want more money. We all do, right? But then as a child, we saw that our parents were always arguing over bills, over money. Now, without you realizing, you probably associated money with stress and fear, and that's in the back of your subconscious mind. And usually that's why you push money away. You have problems with money, or you have problems around money. Or let's do another example. Maybe you want love, and we all do. This is what we crave, right? But deep down, you don't feel worthy of it because maybe you had some sort of rejection when you were a child. Something happened, and that's stored in your subconscious, and you made a belief out of it. I want to tell you that these are not your truth. They're just old programs. Hypnosis helps you find those programs and rewrite them, rewire them. So how do I use hypnosis with coaching? Because I combine both. In my work, I combine hypnotherapy and coaching. And you might be wondering why. Because transformation isn't just about uncovering the past. It's about rewiring the future. First, when we access the root of the cause of the issue, often found in childhood, or maybe trauma, or maybe repetitive patterns that are happening, behaviors, then we also reframe it with truth and compassion. And finally, we create a personalized recording that installs new empowering beliefs that you listen to for 21 days to lock all that in, all the new programming in, all the new beliefs in. And why? Because the mind works with repetition, and I think I've done videos on this before. Mind works with repetition and imagery. I also blend some intuitive guidance such as Reiki to unlock chakras or unlock emotional wounds that are causing you physical pain. And I want to share a story of a client that came to me once. One of my clients came to me with constant anxiety about money and chronic back pain. In hypnosis, we uncover a memory where she watched her mom cry over bills, cry over money all the time. So we found out she associated money with fear, pressure, and guilt. We released the emotional charge with hypnosis and rewrote this whole story again. And guess what? Not only did her relationship with money shift, her back pain, something she carried for years, started to fade. Because, as I said, mind, body, and soul connection. Everything is connected. Your emotions are connected to even your physical pain, and your beliefs are connected to that as well. And for me personally, I used to struggle with body dysmorphia. I never felt happy with my body, felt happy with my weight. I finally started loving myself and accepting myself. Started, instead of coping with food as a mechanism to cope with my pain, Through hypnosis, I reconnected with my inner child, healed the pain that I had previously, and began to treat food as fuel. And now I've lost weight, gained in my energy, and finally respect my body without shame. You're wondering, what does all have to do with hypnosis, Melissa? You can release blocks in your life with hypnosis. You can release things that are not working in your life with hypnosis, going into your subconscious mind and finding the root cause of why things are happening in your life the way they are. There are many tools that you need to use when you feel blocked, and hypnosis is actually one of them, and I can attest to you that has changed my life and it will change yours. I want to make this channel, I want you to understand how the subconscious mind works and how to stop living on autopilot and start living your true purpose. If this video helped you to understand hypnosis better, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what are you ready to release in your life that you are feeling stuck with? What are you ready to release today? I would love to create more content that supports your healing journey, but I want you to remember, you're not broken. You're just becoming aware, and awareness is the first step to true freedom. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I love you. Wish you the best in your life. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Namaste. Bye-bye.